you finish work, but it was long hours and that too. We used to get gift cards come down the line, and what I used to do is I used to collect all the gift cards. Now most people think, well, if it's been thrown out, then it's probably nothing on there. So what I used to do is get these gift cards, and I'd take them home, and I'd ring the number on the back of the card to check the balance on these gift cards. And yeah, most of the gift cards would only have like $1 or maybe $2 left on them, you know, so not very much. And so what I used to do is I'd save up like 10 of them, you know, with $2 each or whatever on each of these cards. Might have only $2. So I'd save up like 10 of them. So now I've got $20 of whatever I want. I can go and get $20 worth of anything I want. And most people are too embarrassed to stand there at the thingo and have the woman swipe 10 cards with $2 on them each. But I didn't care. I was a bit shameless. I didn't care because I was getting something for nothing. So so I would get these cards, and I'd get like $20 worth of whatever. So I would buy dinner. I would use 10 of them cards and buy like dinner that night or that weekend or whatever. $20 worth. And then I remember I used to get these cards. We have a place called Myers. I did a stream there when I went to the city. I don't know if you went that stream, Brad. When I went to the city the other day, last Tuesday or whatever. And there's a place called Myers, and it's very expensive, but they have a thing for their customers, like very loyal customers. They will send out, and I didn't know this because they do it for my mum. They do it for her. Oh, you missed it. That's all right, Brad. I went there the other day in one of my streams and looked around, but they just sell like clothes and makeup and like electrical goods, like nothing amazing or special. So I knew they used to do this. So when I used to see letters, like the unopened letters from Myers would come down the line, and I would collect these letters, you know, and I'd fill them. I'd fill the letter first. And if I felt something in there, I would take these letters home because I knew what was inside. And then I'd open all these letters. People were throwing them out because they thought it was just junk mail, you know, from this store, like, or whatever it was. And so I would take these cards home. I'd open take the letters home. I'd open all the letters, and there'd be gift cards in these things that they'd send out to their, like, as a loyalty thing to their customers. And I would go to Myers and cash in all these gift cards. Some of the gift cards would only be like maybe $20, $30. Some of them were like $50, you know, some of them. But most of them like $20, $30 of what it, like it's very expensive, Myers. Like you're not going to get much for $20 now at Myers because it's so expensive there. So I would save up all these cards. I'd do the same thing. And I'd save up like $200 worth of these Myer gift cards I'd got out of letters that people had thrown out. And I'd go and buy like I bought myself a microwave, like all like fancy expensive pots and pans. I know I can't do it anymore because I don't work there anymore, Brad. But it was because I knew they were doing that. I knew. To anyone else, it looked like just junk mail. To even the people working there with me, I never told them. They thought it was just junk mail, but it wasn't junk mail. If I saw it was from Myers, and I felt something in there, I knew there's a gift card in that. There's a gift card, and I'd take it home, and I'd use it. The most I found a gift card, but I bought heaps of stuff, Brad. I bought like a microwave. With all these Myer gift cards I got out of letters that people had thrown in the bin, you know. It was unreal. I found a gift card. No worries, brother. I'll just quickly tell you this, Brad. I found a gift card, Brad, and it had I think it was $337 on this gift card. $337. I went to the shops and I went nuts. and just bought like tons of stuff. Thanks for being here, Brad. Thanks for being here, brother. I'm going to end the stream in a minute too. It's a shame no one came in today. I might be doing my... Yeah, it was $337. It was something like that. It was a lot of money, Brad, on this gift card. Someone had thrown it out. Probably by accident. But, I know. I went to the shops, Brad. I got a trolley, and I went, that, I'll take that. It was unreal. It was so cool. You know, even if gift cards are broken, Brad, even if they're snapped in half, but you can still, like, you know, tape it together, most people will think, oh, well, you can't use that now, it's broken. But you can use it. You might not be able to swipe it, but you can tell the person to type it in manually. Type in the numbers on the back of the card manually into their thing, and it will work. It will still work. And then I just go on the EFTPOS thing, I type in the PIN code into the EFTPOS, and it still goes through that way. Even if it's broken, you know, the card. Because that $337 card, it was like bent and destroyed. That's probably why they threw it away. Because it was like a little bit destroyed. Like you couldn't swipe it. So I had to get the people to type it in manually into their cash register thing, whatever it was. You know, the EFTPOS thing. And it worked. You know, even if the card is expired, only because I spent so much time like looking into all these gift card things. I know. You know, even if the card's expired, Brad, like 2 years ago, if your gift card to Kmart or whatever has expired 2 years ago, you can still use it, Brad. They put that on there to fool people into buying more gift cards. But you can still use that gift card. Because I used to get expired gift cards and go and cash them all in. And people couldn't understand how I was able to do that. Because even the people that would say, oh, this card's expired, like people serving me, would say it's expired. And I'd say, oh, I don't care. Put it in. Put it through still. And they'd say, oh, we can't do that, sir. It's expired. I said, I don't care. Put it in. And they would. They'd swipe it, and it would still work. Because I paid. Well, I didn't pay for it, but for all they know, I've paid for that. That's my money I put on there. I don't care when it expires. You know what I mean? So it still can get used. It's all just a trick when it's expired. People will believe it, will fall for the trick, and they will throw out their cards, thinking, oh, well, I can't use it now, it's expired. But you can. You can still use it. Even if it expired 5 years ago, everyone, you can still use it today. If it's broken, if it's snapped in half, bent, you can still use that gift card. But you have to get them to type it in manually. And then they will get the EFTPOS machines, switch it to you, and you'll have to type in the PIN code. That's oh yeah, because a lot of people didn't know how to do that. So I watched some people doing it, and I just learnt. So when I used to go there and it was bent, they would say, I'd say, you got to type it in manually. And they wouldn't know how to do it. So I'd have to go through the process with them and show them and explain how to get the money out of this bent, broken gift card, all manually. But I'd teach them though, and they'd learn how to do it. And I'd get something for nothing. You know, it's unreal, isn't it, Brad? It was very, very clever. It was clever. I made it. My money in the bank, I was making a lot of money, but my money in the bank kept building up in the bank. I had like thousands in there at one stage. I was living by myself too. I was renting my own place, living alone, and I still had money building up in the bank. And the reason I was able to do that is because all the money I made, all of it, I only used it for rent and bills. For shopping, food, everything else, I used these gift cards. I would use the gift cards to buy my dinner every night, to buy that week's worth of shopping or whatever. You know, if I needed it, my microwave broke. Oh shit! I'll use these my gift cards now and buy myself another microwave. And that's what I used to do. And I did it for a long time. Like I like about a year and a half, Brad. It was a long time. I just kept doing it, like nearly 2 years. And I got a lot of stuff. For absolutely nothing. From just looking into these things and working out how to use it all. I kind of wish I was still working at a recycling company. Like, most people think, oh, well, if you work at a recycling company, you must be an idiot or something. But that's not true at all. I'm not an idiot. I was very smart, and I used everything to benefit me, you know. And it wasn't scams or anything, everyone. But it was just clever ways to get something, you know, for nothing. And no worries, Brad. Thanks for being here, Brad. So I'll be in the city tomorrow.